Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We are here today with a very special guest. If you're familiar with MTN, you might recognize him. He's probably the only person who's ever been on all three channels at the same time. Please welcome Toblerone Shinobi. Welcome.
It is so good to be back in the desiccated hull of the sunken ship that is MTN, with their hapless and intrepid crew that seems to believe water is the guest of honor.
They actually did finally get a water machine. So we haven't seen you for a few years. I think it was the mayoral election that last time we heard from you. What have you been up to?
The election was in 2005. Shortly thereafter, I was appointed Spiritual Mayor of Minneapolis in a dream that came to me. I still wear R.T. Ryback's pelt under my nose to sniff my enemy. Since then, I have been mainly in my panic room.
So what have you learned about Minneapolis during your studies from your panic room?
I have learned a lot about myself, actually. You discover you don't know where your shoes are. You think about all the things that are wrong in this city because, as they say in Valhalla, there is a lot of Ryback's butthole grease to sap from this city. The work is not over. So many of these problems could be solved with one thing. Say it for me.
Ryback's butt grease?
A time machine.
A time machine. That was my second guess, was going to be a time machine.
When I look back and think about how I abducted the penis of the body politic out of Ryback's mouth, how I slapped that office out of his mouth, how I ascended, I cannot believe the city of Minneapolis decided to do themselves wrong twice with that B.H. Betsy Hodges.
So you're not a fan of Betsy Hodges either, huh?
I do not care for this service dog. We were not disabled until you came along. It is a shame what Betsy Hodges did to Prince.
I agree. I mean, I wish she didn't do that, but...
We are one time machine away from a new album. I can find my shoes again. I can get every concubine from the harem of my life and take them on simultaneous dates at different restaurants, careful not to cross my own path, so that everyone can be obliviated and experience the full epicenter of my lovemaking at one time. My God, what will happen to this city? I am not like all the other crocuses in the field, because when I crow, I do not cuss.
What a gentleman.
Spell my name.
T-O...
Terrific.
O...
Original.
B...
Boisterous.
L...
Leadership.
E...
Exquisite.
R...
Repertoire.
O...
Original.
N...
That one I'm still working on. There is a discussion.
E...
Excellent.
S...
Supposedly.
H...
Hybrid.
So hybrid, okay, so that's like a hybrid of hybrid and bridge. I.
Internet.
N.
Never.
O.
Original.
That's the second original, folks, ladies and gentlemen. B.
Probably.
I
should let you know that there is no ending I in my Twitter handle. It is TOBLERONESHINOB. The only I is you looking it up.
I got it. The I is silent and also invisible.
Hold the phone. It's Toblerone Tire Fire Shinobi. I will see you on Twitter.
So, how does Betsy Hodges compare to R.T. Ryback to you?
I do not really care about Betsy Hodges, nor do I care for her. I'm going to let that pariah of this city take my sloppy seconds. You know, of course, of whom I speak. L.A. Nick.
You know, I would really like to see cage match. Toblerone Shinobi versus L.A. Nick. You got the spiritual mayor of Minneapolis versus the alleged, self-proclaimed mayor of Minneapolis after dark. And the thing about that is the only time I've ever seen L.A. Nick is during the day when it's light out. What's going to happen?
I would tell L.A. Nick to get out of the park unless he wants to play ball. He needs to go home. To L.A. Go home.
I bet he's not even from L.A., actually. I bet he's from, like, Virginia or something. A little weasel.
Bring me the head of L.A. Nick, and I will restore the life of Prince.
Whoa. Whoa. We got a game changer going on here. I don't see how that would work, but we have to try. Rest in peace, Prince. Well, I think he's got a call.
I am making a tweet.
I haven't seen you have a tweet in a long time, so ladies and gentlemen, this is a big deal. We're getting a live tweet done on the show. You know, you're not going to see this anywhere else. They might show you a Twitter wall. They might say, hey, look, this some random idiot from Cleveland tweeted about something that's in the news, so we're going to show it to you. Yeah, you might see that on CNN. You're not going to see someone making a tweet live on the air. That's just something we give you special here at And Now It's. Is it a cool
Another
tweet?
successful tweet.
Is it a cool tweet?
It says, bring me the head of L.A. Nick, and I will restore the life of Prince.
Oh, so it's the same thing that you just said.
I tried to capture the ideas as they glide past my mind's window.
Sure.
I generally walk to generate ideas. I like to scratch the giant's head. And we can do it together with my time machine. We can bring Prince back. We can kill and lop off the 1%, and like most mold that it grows on the fruit of my loins, I will cut off an additional 2 or 3% to stop the pox. And when you look down at my continuously withered and whittled potency, you will realize it doesn't matter the size or what it looks like when you are still gas-guzzling my Hemi-powered heritage.
I don't even know what to say to that.
The most disappointing thing about you is how I have to look at you.
I'm sorry. I was born like this.
Are you finished?
Yeah, I'm done.
If you don't mind, turn off the lights so I can explore the reticulated mineshaft of my bowels. Good night.